Hi, I'm Chris-Ann. Lucky Cat Stitches is my channel, and just a brief update today. It's going to be a horrible, horrible week. I think this guy here, .com, he's 17 years old. He's my stitching companion. He purrs, he sneezes, he lays on my hip, he washes my arm, he follows us into the shower and cleans the shower afterwards. He wakes me up and he's not doing well. He has kidney disease. Watching him get weaker is horrible. So anyway, quick update. I have made some progress starting on my whips. I was working on Prairie Schoolers acorns, the crow and pumpkin, and when you last, well, since you've seen this last, I have done quite a bit. The pumpkin is just about finished, and then I'll have the stem and some leaves coming down here, and then I'll finish it off as a little acorn. I'm really looking forward to doing this. This is so much fun to stitch. I've substituted out Weeks Dye Works, like the pumpkin is pumpkin pie. The black is my absolute favorite, onyx. Anyway, there that is. This is so much fun. I thought first this would just be my traveling piece, and this is just a little orphan piece of linen that it barely fits on. You know, I thought I'll just do this during music lessons or waiting for pickup, but I'm picking this up just about every day. So anyway, there that is. I love that. Other than that, I have been working on my Year of Whips. I've actually put stitches into the White Tigers piece, and I put a picture of that here. My progress isn't much. Not much. I did like maybe 40 or 50 stitches. Trying to get back into something after 15 years is just kind of bizarre. I do have a little bit of haul to show, and like I said, this is brief. This is so short. One thing I got, I don't know if you've seen this or not. This is a spooky selfie, and it's a little felt piece by Just Another Button Company. Isn't that showing up upside down? No, that's right. It's supposed to be Frankenstein. There you go. And then it comes with these little buttons. I don't remember if I've shown you this before. I love this guy. That is so awesome. Not buttons, they're pins. Dealing with him, my words get all mixed up. And so you stick them in up the top up here. So just something quick and easy, and everything I need is right in here. So I like that. I am participating in the Stitch from Stash 2017A. Thank goodness it's not starting now. I've had some more expenses than I anticipated. Our dog had to have surgery. That was $800 out the window. Our fence blew down. That bid is like $800. Yeah, it's frustrating. And then I go buy cross stitch. Yeah. One thing I bought were these twin pointed needles. I haven't tried them yet. The eye is in the middle of the needle. And that way, when you're stitching two-handed, one hand up and one hand down, you push through, and then instead of even pulling and flipping the needle, you stitch through and then you push up again. And it's more like a this. I know, this looks weird. Instead of a that. Supposedly it's quicker. So I'm going to go upstairs. My husband took the girl to her music lessons. I didn't have to go. I've been in my car all day. I was out late on a couple of listing appointments, so I was like, oh, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to go try this. I might even record a little bit to see how it works. If you've ever used the double-pointed needles, let me know what you think of them. The other piece I wanted to show you, I just got in the mail today. It's a limited edition. It was for the Colonial Gathering by Plum Street Samplers. It's called Hurt Not the Earth. Love those reds. All in classic colorworks. This is not a real ruler, it's just paper, but it looks cool. And the linen is here. I am really excited. I got this on one of the Facebook sale groups, and I am just really looking forward to that. I love that. Hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees. I love that. Well, I'm going to go pull one thing off the wall to show you, and then I'll come back. But before I do that, I went to the hairdresser yesterday. And do you ever, as Stitching Petunia would say, here comes a rabbit trail. Anyway, I went and she goes, well, let's darken your hair for Christmas and winter and let's put some copper in it. This is the hair my mom always wished I had. This color, it's almost like a new penny, or maybe it's an old penny. I don't know, but I really like it. It's really dark, and I thought my husband would freak and, whoops, I'm flapping my laptop around, but he didn't. He said it was his favorite haircut I've had in years. Anyway, I'm going to go grab the sampler off the wall because I was reading it to my daughter today. Somebody had made a comment along these same lines, so I'll be right back. Okay, I even had to dust this thing off. Anyway, I took a class from Eileen Bennett, the Sampler House. Gosh, what was the date on here? I don't even know. 1995. And I love this. Someone on one of the Facebook groups was saying that their husband was going to feel neglected because she was just going to stitch, which reminds me of this. It's called the Hope Sampler, and it's an original Eileen Bennett. Anchors were the symbol of hope. It says hope on, hope ever, with my initials in the ear. If you can read the verse, it says, oh, heaven preserve me from a wife with fancy work run wild, and hands which never do aught else for husband or for child. Our clothes are rent, our bills unpaid, our house is in disorder, and all because my lady wife has taken to embroider. I love that. So, have a good stitchy week. Let your fancy work, which was another word for embroidery, let your fancy work run wild. Don't neglect your children, but you know what I mean. It's okay to let your house get in disorder, and all because you've taken to embroider. Have a good week.